Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel today, my dear friends. Everyone, I am feeling extremely excited right now and have some super happy news to share with you all immediately. Yesterday, when our first video officially went live, we were both nervous and anxious about how everyone would receive it. But honestly, we never even dared to dream that this small effort would receive so much attention, love, and positive encouragement from all of you. Every single like and every comment from you all is our greatest happiness. But that is not all. Today's joy had doubled, no, tripled for us. Most especially, just last night, a petite girl with a very lovely face reached out to message us. She said she found our work so meaningful that she wanted to join in, help out, and contribute. Just imagine, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a lovely girl suddenly appears, so why would we ever refuse, right everyone? With a bit of fresh, cheerful energy joining us, we all suddenly felt so much better, our spirits lifted, and our motivation just skyrocketed, making us forget all about the fatigue. We started working quite early today. Looking up at the sky, it looks gloomy. Even though there is no harsh sun, it is stifling and extremely muggy, everyone. The air feels as hot as a sauna. We have only just started cleaning for a little while, but everyone is already drenched in sweat, with our shirts completely soaked. This kind of unpredictable weather is what we worry about the most. I am just afraid that if it suddenly pours rain while we are in the middle of working, all our hard work will be left unfinished. But oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound. With the team's high determination plus a new member cheering us on, we still decided to give it our all and not back down. We will do what we can, and if we get tired, we will rest and continue. It is better to act than to sit still and look at this messy street, right, everyone? We look at each other and imagine the day this whole sidewalk is sparkling clean, becoming neat, beautiful, and clear, and we feel encouraged and gain the strength to keep going. I have to admit, the section we chose today is really tough, everyone. This area has been abandoned for so long that it is full of perennial weeds with roots buried super deep, spreading everywhere underground. We tried using sickles to cut them, but it was no use. We only got the tops, not the roots. In a few days, they will just grow back again. And if we chose to pull them by hand, oh boy, it is incredibly exhausting. After pulling just a few, my hands are raw and my back is killing me. So, our strategy is to just take it slow and be persistent. Little by little, we clear it 1 square meter at a time. Even though we are exhausted and our limbs are jelly, every time we look back and see a clean, tidy stretch of sidewalk, we feel so satisfied. All the fatigue just vanishes instantly. The whole team is working enthusiastically with lots of laughter and chatter. The atmosphere is incredibly lively, but just as we predicted and feared earlier, the weather today really knows how to test our patience. It's not on our side today. Dark clouds are rolling in, the wind is blowing cold, and the first raindrops are starting to fall. Oh no, what should we do now, everyone? Only testing our patience a little instead of raining all day long. The rain passing by also helped clear away the sweltering, stifling air from before, bringing a cool and pleasant atmosphere. Once the rain stopped completely, we looked at each other and gave a wry smile, then quickly grabbed our hose and sickles to continue our cleanup journey. Everyone, we do not have much time, so rain or shine, we must make the most of every moment, determined not to leave this path unfinished. To be honest with everyone, we are definitely not professional manual laborers, so our work speed cannot be as quick or skillful as the sanitation workers. Our daily jobs are mainly office work, commuting back and forth, sitting in front of computers in air-conditioned rooms all day, rather than being out on the streets, braving the rain and sun, or doing heavy labor like this. That is why, after just one morning of clearing and wrestling with this pile of weeds, everyone is completely exhausted. My body has been inactive for so long, so doing heavy labor all of a sudden really takes its toll. My muscles are protesting and my back and knees are aching all over. Even though we were exhausted, with sweat and rainwater stinging our eyes, it was so fun and meaningful, everyone. This feeling is strange. It is completely different from finishing a project at the office. Every time we look up and see the sidewalk becoming wider and cleaner bit by bit each day, our hearts just feel so light. All physical fatigue just suddenly vanished into thin air. Especially today, with a new friend joining us, the working atmosphere became even more lively. Even though she is a girl and not very strong, she is very hardworking and enthusiastic, which makes us guys tell ourselves we cannot show any weakness in front of a beauty, haha. While we were hard at work, everyone busy pulling and trimming away, the guy next to me suddenly turned and looked at me with concern, asking, "Hey, are you tired? If it's too much, you should take a break." I laughed and replied right away, "I'm exhausted, completely worn out. But since I've been sitting in the office and drinking too much beer lately, my belly is way too big. I'll take this once-in-a-lifetime chance to do some community service. It helps others and acts as a free workout to burn belly fat, get a slim waist, and look good again, right?" After hearing that, everyone, from my new girlfriend to the guys who were exhausted, burst into laughter that echoed down the street. They say laughter is the best medicine, and it is true. Once the laughter died down, all the fatigue and weariness vanished completely. We were all re-energized and ready to keep battling the weeds ahead. We were busy gathering piles of grass. Everyone was highly focused, when suddenly a lady living nearby stepped out. She watched us for a moment with a very affectionate look, then said, "Take a break, kids. You've been working since this afternoon and must be tired. Listen, if you keep clearing tomorrow, just pile the weeds in small heaps right here in this corner. Leave them there for me to watch, and when they're dry, I'll burn them all. No need to carry them far and hurt your backs. It'll be easier for you." Hearing those simple, heartfelt words from her, we all felt incredibly warmed, everyone. It was as if all our physical exhaustion just vanished into thin air.
This grass piled up here cannot be burned, daughter-in-law. You have to move it.
Well, you have to move it over there too. That pile is fine. Just keep bringing them to this spot. And since you're using the wheelbarrow, leave it here so I can work in the morning. Move the next pile by noon. Then by evening, you'll have it all cleared out.
Yes, this is just grass that I cleared. I'll pile it up and burn it once it dries.
Yes.
Yes.
We are happy not just because she showed us a less tiring way to work, but mainly because we realized that our small, quiet actions are starting to spread. It has touched hearts and received immense empathy, understanding, and support from the local people here. It is these simple things that make us feel that life is more lovely and warm than ever. Today's journey was a bit tough, with both sweat and sudden raindrops, but the results we received were truly sweet. The path is clearer now, and most importantly, we have made new friends and found new connections. If you watch this video and feel inspired or resonate with the small things we strive to do every day, please give us a like and share this video to help spread this positive energy. And please don't forget to hit the follow button so you won't miss our upcoming journeys. For us, every interaction and every subscription from you is an invaluable gift and the greatest motivation, giving us the strength to keep trying and to keep exploring new paths. Let's join us in spreading many, many more beautiful actions like this to the community around us. We sincerely thank you all very much. Goodbye and see you all in the next videos. Wishing everyone a day full of joy. And now I invite you all to take a look at the results of our cleanup today. Goodbye and see you all in the next challenges. After thinking it over for several nights, we decided to go big today and spent the money on a fancy lawn mower to speed things up and add a bit of technology to the mix. While at the store, I kept picturing the mower gliding along, clearing the grass instantly, making the work feel light and quick. But life is truly not a dream, and reality always slaps us awake, everyone. As soon as we brought the machine to the field, we were stunned for 5 seconds. The grass on this sidewalk is not just regular grass, it is like an ancestor, a 1,000-year-old master. Because it has been abandoned for so many years, the grass is old and as tough as a rope. To make matters worse, underneath that old grass was a layer of dirt packed so tight against the pavement, it was like a suit of armor. The result was our brand new mower, roaring loudly, but the blade just gave up the moment it touched the grass, unable to reach the roots at all. We are officially traumatized by this disastrous investment, everyone. But we were in too deep to turn back now. It would be so embarrassing to just put the machine away after buying it. So after struggling and straining until we were bruised and battered, the two of us finally managed to clear a pretty long stretch of the sidewalk. But the real nightmare only officially began at the next stage. We had to rake up all the messy grass we just cut, then hunch over and strain our muscles to shovel the dirt and sand packed hard into the sidewalk bricks. Thinking back now, I realize how foolish we were. Just because we were so eager and restless to test out the new machine, the two of us, those weed-killing warriors, decided to head out. Rushing out at 1:30 in the afternoon, the time when even the birds hide from the sun. Oh my goodness, the northern sun, the sidewalk just slapped us right in the face. The heat was terrifying, like it wanted to roast us both on the spot. Sweat poured out like a shower, soaking us from head to toe. After digging and clearing weeds for about 30 minutes, we had to scramble to the side of the road, finding the shadiest spot to collapse and catch our breath. If we pushed any harder, we would have been goners, wilting away before the weeds were even cleared. Just as we were gasping for air, completely drained by that brutal heat, it turns out fate was on our side. The universe immediately sent a savior our way. Following the authoritative and experienced advice of a lady living nearby who came out to watch us, we changed our tactics. She said, "It is so hot. Why bother carrying all that gear and exhausting yourselves? Just gather all the grass into one giant pile in this corner for me. In a few days, when it's really sunny and the grass is dry, I'll come out, light a fire, and burn it all away. It'll be completely clean, and you won't have to tire yourselves out hauling it far away. Oh my! Everyone, after hearing that, we felt so relieved. It was like grabbing a life raft, not having to carry that heavy pile of grass far away in this scorching midday heat. It does not stop there, though. Seeing us struggling to gather the grass by hand, she was so thoughtful. She ran inside and brought out 2 giant sacks to help us collect and move it faster. It really saved us from a tough situation. Such a kind soul in the middle of the scorching summer heat, everyone.
It still has these grass roots here.
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. It's all just grass. Yes, thank you. If you burn it, it'll catch a fire. This is plenty, ma'am. Oh, the sun it's really hot. My younger brother and I are just clearing it.
40 degrees, yes.
40 degrees and we are not resting. Yes. 40 degrees and we are not cleaning.
It's weather cold.
Today I even bought a mower, but it didn't help. Basically, this grass hasn't been cleared for a long time.
Yes, it has legs and smells like a wife.
There, did you all just hear that conversation and notice the exclusive heavy breathing, the sounds of breathing through ears, noses, and every single pore of ours? In the video, you see everything go by in a flash thanks to fast forward and rewind techniques. Watching it for light entertainment, it's over in about 2 minutes, right? In reality, it's a tear-jerking story, everyone. The harsh truth behind the lens is that we were tortured by this ancestral grass combined with soil as hard as concrete, draining our energy for nearly 3 whole hours under a sun hot enough to scorch our heads. Every swing of the hoe, every scoop of dirt left our shoulders aching. It is true, our youth, our looks, and our skin have officially withered and faded away with every meter of sidewalk this afternoon. I am not joking. You watch for 2 minutes, but we traded an entire afternoon of our youth for it, everyone. So after revealing all the hardships of this afternoon, if you appreciate the hard work and the tan we got, don't hesitate to give us a like, a share, and be sure to follow the channel right away. Your moral support is our tonic, a massive source of motivation that gives us the strength to keep cleaning and conquering even bigger, tougher challenges in the upcoming episodes. Now, let's get back to our main character for today. Looking at the results now, can you see how the sidewalk has had a historic transformation, completely different by 180 degrees from the overgrown mess it was at the start? Truly, our own hands create everything. With human effort, even the toughest weeds must surrender. Looking at the street corner now, it is so clean, bright, and airy. I just feel so full of life. Even though we are both physically exhausted right now, with our bones and joints aching, just looking at this spotless sidewalk makes all the fatigue and heat from earlier completely vanish. I am feeling so happy and thrilled inside, everyone.